We caught y'all smooching.
What in the Lord's vein going on over there? What's up, y'all? Welcome to the 10-7 show, and that is what the 10-7 show is all about. But welcome back to the 10-7 show, y'all. It's been a couple weeks since we spoke to y'all, so welcome back. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being with us. We appreciate y'all being with us, coming back after our 1 week vacation. It wasn't really vacation, but
No.
It was the agony of defeat.
No. Ooh.
We won't discuss it.
We had to go to
We
show
don't
without even mentioning.
Oh, I know, babe. I
was
know.
hoping.
Woo.
like collectively, everybody feels.
Yeah. Everybody's like sad.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I'm not even going to get into it. I'm not going to say anything about it.
That's cool. That's cool. We don't have to.
Because, you know, the people that are fans are going to turn it off now, and the people that are haters are going to watch it until we stop talking about that, and then they'll turn it off. So I ain't even going to talk about it.
Gotcha.
Okay. All right.
That's just my calculations on it.
Mm-hmm.
But welcome back to the show, y'all. Tara Goose, and myself. It is the 10-7 show where we talk about relationships and things dealing with relationships. Straight talk, no chaser. And we have some fun while we do it. Every time we start the show, I like to ask my people how they been. So Tara Goose, how y'all been?
Good.
I've been all right.
I'm like really exhausted though. I'd like to go to sleep after we're done with the show. But other than that, it's been a great weekend. How about you guys?
You can go to sleep after the show if you like.
Oh, I intend to.
Permission.
Yeah, thank you.
I think that'll be a good thing to do. I know since the last time we've been on, Goose had a birthday, so we're having a birthday.
Yep.
Yeah.
Old man.
He is definitely an old man now.
How was the birthday?
Oh, it was
good.
fun. Yeah, we
Yeah.
where did we go? Eddie V's in King of Fresh.
Yeah, check it out.
Y'all gotta go.
Yeah.
We'll go together. But the food was amazing, and it even warmed up nicely the next day.
Really? Okay. Babe, you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Date night.
I was here.
Okay.
So, how you been?
Busy. You know, getting into the thick of my new job. So I'll just say that. You know.
That's all you got?
That's all I got.
That's it.
It's the weekend. I shouldn't even be thinking about work, but
you should not.
I know.
You took the youngin' to a birthday party.
Oh yeah. We went to a birthday party. I was able to relax a little bit.
You need a spa day.
Like
I do.
Pulling information out of her. Like, what else was going on?
But you know what? Today was pretty cool. Like it seemed like time slowed down for me today.
Good.
Like it did. Like you know what? I went to this new home store that opened up too. I did that. Yeah, it was nice. It's like a home like decorative like warehouse.
Oh, I want to go.
It's called At Home.
Oh yeah.
I know they're not paying. Sorry.
Which one did you
got At Home? If you're listening, you want to sponsor.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the other store, Home Goods. It's kind of like that, but on steroids.
We purchased a lot of things from At Home.
Yeah, but it's a warehouse, but it's like on steroids.
Yeah. Oh, I love that place.
God
bless you.
Yeah, so that was really nice. I spent about an hour in there too.
Oh, you could definitely spend more time.
Right. So that's it.
You got time. You can be in there for hours. So.
Yeah. So I spent about an hour in there. And then today was pretty chill, you know.
Nice.
Shout out to my mom. She just dropped off like dinner just out of nowhere. Called. I know. Yeah, she just called, was like, well, I'm out and I wasn't gonna pick up dinner just for myself. So I'm talking like this will probably last till tomorrow type thing. So
nice.
That's decent.
That's awesome.
Yes. So shout out to mom.
Aww.
Love you.
Oh, love you.
I forgot.
Oh yeah, the little one is downstairs going in.
Oh yeah, it's not gonna be left.
Ain't nothing
Yes,
gonna
it
do that
is.
for me.
It's the whole
She might get some biscuits over there.
I'm gonna have the little shriveled up leg on the chicken.
That's not.
That's all I'm gonna have.
Oh.
But I think it's
Shriveled up
some
leg
biscuits and a
my
couple of
Brussels
string
sprout.
beans.
It's string beans. It's not Brussels sprout.
Huh?
It's string beans.
It's gonna be like a string bean.
No, it's a large. It's a
floating
large.
in juice.
Oh.
You would think, oh my God, you would think I treat you like the child when the man in the iron mask.
The same person that goes down to the refrigerator to get some juice, and it'd be like the little half a corner of juice left in the little bottle.
Oh, yeah,
That's
I know
not true.
exactly what you mean. Our kid does that.
I still drink it.
I left you
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we appreciate everybody. I hope y'all are having a good week and had a good week. Shout out to Sheena. What's up? She says, hey, 10-7 family, and she likes Eddie V's as well. She says
Eddie V's ain't paying us either. But if y'all want to.
But they will one day.
Yeah, if y'all want to sponsor.
let us know.
Yeah.
And while you're at it, go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channels, youtube.com/New Twist Radio. Go ahead, follow the go ahead, get into the 10-7 group, in Facebook. And you could be, one of your posts could be featured on the show. We're going to have a whole new thing tonight where we're going to be featuring a post on the show. I have one ready to go, and we could do that from the weeks to come. And I know a lot of y'all like, we're gonna be watching the NBA All-Star game tonight. Listen,
there's an All-Star game?
You still think the NBA All-Star game is watchable at this point? I have a homie that has a bridge in Brooklyn, a very good price, because you're definitely the type of person that needs to get in on that offer. Right? Hit us up on the phone. Phone lines are open 669-275-0323, 669-275-0323 is down there.
Oh yeah,
down there under Goose and Tara. Hit us up with anything that.
Oh wait.
Hit us up with anything that you might want to talk about, what we talk about on the show. So, with that being said, I guess it's time for everybody's favorite part of the show, right? It's the part of the show where it's kind of the breaking of the ice in a sense, right?
Right.
Y'all know what part of the show I'm talking about. Yes, it's the Would You Rather portion of the show, brought to you by Therapeutic Billing. Tara, tell us a little something about Therapeutic Billing, if you will.
Certainly. Therapeutic Billing is the largest minority-owned and women-led medical credentialing and billing firm in the United States. Therapeutic Billing offers a variety of services to independent providers and small group providers, including credentialing, re-credentialing, insurance billing, bookkeeping, and virtual assistance. To contact Therapeutic Billing, the number is 610-228-2029, and the web address for Therapeutic Billing is www.therapeuticbilling.com.
Go ahead and get yourself that virtual assistant. Virtual.
Yes.
Well, I would have to say this before you jump into that. Something's working because our phones have been ringing off the hook. So thank you. 10-7.
Really? Yes. Go ahead. All right. I got it. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get into the Would You Rather portion of the show. I have 3. I guess they're good ones. We'll see how they go, but I think they're 3 pretty good ones. So here's the first one. I thought this one was really funny. I can't wait to see Goose's reaction to this. So zoom in, okay? Okay. Yes. This might be a soundbite. Would you rather wear pants 3 sizes too big or shoes 3 sizes too small?
I'd rather wear pants 3 sizes too big.
You're not gonna be able to get your
walk in too small shoes.
Yeah.
Man, listen.
I lived in the 90s where we wore pants that were kind of too big anyway.
I was gonna say, I feel like we already did that.
Yeah, but 3 sizes too big? That's a lot. That's a lot.
That's why we got belts.
Listen, y'all better get some suspenders.
Shoes 3 sizes too small.
Like
How you even put them on?
Yeah, I was about to say, you can barely get your foot in a shoe that's like a half a size too small.
Man,
that's true.
Give me the pants 3 sizes too big.
Pants. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the pants too. Okay. All right.
That's how MC Hammer wore them.
Right? Hammer. But he had the little elastic waist. Hammer, how you do it?
Some sweatpants.
All right, so here we go. Would you rather go into the past and meet your ancestors or go into the future and meet your great great grandchildren?
I'd rather go into the future and meet my great great grandchildren.
I'd rather go into the past and meet my whoever you said.
Your ancestors.
Yeah, I'd rather go into the past and meet my.
I didn't say.
Because I could bring back all the knowledge to present day and share it with my family and my son now. And then eventually his kids will get all the information that I got when I went to the past.
But then you mess up the time-space continuum.
Oh my God.
And somebody gonna have to go build a flux capacitor.
I'm trying to say that as serious as possible.
We've been watching too much Marvel.
And I'm just talking about the knowledge of like
right.
where we came
your
from.
family history.
Yeah. I think you know what?
Yeah, that
you said going to the past.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you said going to the future. Okay, I'm sorry.
I said I want to go to the future.
I definitely. I'm on the same page. Like I would go into the past and meet the family.
Yeah, I would want to do that.
So I would know more of my history.
Yeah, I would probably. I'm in the same space because I don't know anything past my grandmother.
Can everybody meet somewhere when
Can we
free?
meet in like 75, 76? Can we meet around there? I don't want to meet in like 1875.
Right, I don't want to have to meet you in the bush.
If I go back, does that mean I got to follow their rules too?
Right.
Well, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Maybe can I go back as just like as a hologram? So that way, you know what I mean? If Master get crazy, I can just be gone. Things get crazy. You know what I mean? I could just be gone.
Like quantum leap.
Right.
Sheena said she would rather have the pants 3 sizes too big.
Okay.
And, she said I would want to meet my ancestors.
Wow. That's probably a lot of us. Yeah. All right. So here we go with the last one. Would you rather experience the world beginning or the world ending?
Beginning.
Exactly.
We're kind of experiencing the ending right now.
I know, right?
Why experience the world ending? The world is ending.
Yeah.
I'm on it.
Yeah.
I'm on it. Which means I'm ending too.
I want that.
Yeah, I'm good.
Like that movie, what was that movie that came out last year? Don't Look Up.
Oh my God.
And they were just basically waiting for the end of the world.
Just standing there looking, yeah. I would have been the people sitting at the dinner table. Like, let's just have one last.
Yeah.
It is what it is. So, yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I say the beginning too. Yeah, I thought that one was pretty easy, but I thought it would be interesting, you know? Like maybe you could experience the beginning, but not be in it. Like, you know what I mean? Just like visualize it. It didn't really say.
It would be cool to, like 7 days. Like, damn, you did all that. Like,
right.
Like that would be dope to just see.
It take me 2 weeks to fold my clothes.
I gotta step my game up.
Yep. Absolutely.
All right. Well, if you're watching like after this has already aired, please feel free to put your answers to the would you rather questions in the comments. You know, you never know. We might go back to them. We want to check them out. We want to hear what y'all got to say. Thank you for participating.
So now what's next? It's the other part of the show. The Dear 10-7 portion of the show. And where did I put my notes?
I have mine right here. See, I'm prepared.
Yes,
and I have my final twist.
Oh, look at you. I don't.
I've had my final twist for 4 days. I just hope I can remember it.
Oh, goodness.
Okay, so go ahead, Terry. You said you were reading the first one.
Yeah. Okay. Dear 10-7, I married a man who earned less than me 7 years ago and now collects disability. He paid for cable and electricity way back when, while I covered everything else. Over the past 3 years, I have received a few lump sums of money, one in the form of an auto accident payout, and the other was an inheritance my father left me this past summer. I've been more than giving in the relationship, and while my mother is probably rolling over in her grave, I've been honest about the amounts with him. I deposited the funds in my account and transferred them to a joint account we have, but I never touched it. It's mainly for him. Oh God. Oh God. I'm the only one making deposits into this account. His disability check goes into his account, and I have no issue with this. He wants $20,000 of the inheritance money. I explained that I hope to purchase a house because we currently rent and I have to pay an inheritance tax. I file separately. I paid off several credit cards, gave him 8,000 and helped his daughter and her family. He remarks, "Yeah, I don't have money like my wife. And the two bills he once paid, I am paying now. So I cover everything. He will pay for dinner when we go out, but we took a recent trip that I paid for. A few months ago, I terminated him on two of my credit card accounts as an authorized user because he had the cable set up as an automatic payment on one. So technically, I've been paying the cable bill.
Yeah.
I purchased a vehicle for him a few years ago, and he said he would make the payments. He didn't. I paid off the car. A part of me wants to give him 10,000 and ask him to leave. He asked me the other day if I was in love with him, and I told him no. He also admitted that he was not in love, but is happily married. Oh, okay.
Of course, he's happily married because he doesn't pay for anything.
Right.
Yeah.
I know it's more blessed to give than receive. However, I've already given way too much, and the only thing I have received is an open hand with more requests. Is that a question, or is she just getting that off her chest?
Yeah, I think she's just getting that off her chest. Like, honey, you know what you need to do. You the cash cow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Girl. Oh, girl.
But the thing about it is,
way more giving.
But if you divorce him, you gonna wind up paying him.
Yep.
So it is.
Spousal support.
Do you think? I mean, I don't know what state you're in, but if they come up with some kind of agreement, would the court still make her pay spousal support? Like if it were Pennsylvania?
I don't know.
I don't know. I say start siphoning that stuff offshore.
Girl.
Listen, I say he needs to be laying on the hands like old Southern pastor.
Yep.
Yikes.
I almost got away with it. Yeah, that's a sticky situation. I feel sorry for you.
Yeah. But I would definitely stop.
Yeah, stop feeding his financial.
I mean, I don't necessarily know if I feel sorry because you just laid out everything that he's done and you've been okay with it all this time. So
Yeah.
it's hard for me to really feel sorry for your continuous bad behavior, or enabling his bad behavior.
Right. And I don't know. I definitely wouldn't. Or if you buy that house, don't put his name on it. I don't know what state y'all in, but I wait.
But anything she gains within the
Right.
in Pennsylvania.
That's why I wouldn't buy a house until it was all said and done.
But see, this is the thing. Like, you didn't see red flags because for him to make a statement to his family, like, I don't have money like my wife. Like, first of all, I think that was unnecessary.
100%.
Right.
And if somebody made that statement to me, I'd be like, well, that's because you don't work.
Right. That's what happened when you don't.
You go to work, you get money. That's how it works.
Exactly.
You have to do something to generate funds. You don't generate funds, then you don't have money.
You don't have exactly.
It's very simple. It's
very simple.
Not hard at all.
Elementary math.
Yeah, he probably stopped talking to me.
I'm sure he would.
She said, "I wonder what the source. What is the source of her enabling?"
Yeah, I don't know.
She didn't see it when it started happening. She didn't recognize it, and she kept feeding into it. And now it's
I
just
don't know.
like
Maybe
a way of life.
Maybe that's her love language.
Did she say how old she was?
She's not trapped. She's gonna have to pay.
Mm-hmm.
It might just be worth it for your peace of mind to just pay him.
Mm-hmm.
Just agree on a settlement.
Right. And that's what she's saying. In like the third paragraph, like a part of her wants to give him 10,000 and ask him to leave.
Yep.
You know
yep.
If he's greedy like that, he probably would.
Yeah, but you got to get that ironclad in writing.
10,000.
Oh, he would. He would be incredibly stupid to take it, but he's greedy.
He ain't gonna do nothing with that 10,000.
Well, he don't know. He probably don't know what stuff costs. Have him sign something. Get your lawyer, make something up.
Nothing.
Nope.
Yeah.
It should be sitting right in your savings.
Yep.
You get a lawyer. That 10,000 going right to the lawyer. Let's move on to now. You want to read the next one?
Oh, sure. Is this the interesting one? Yeah. Okay, here
Oh,
we.
interesting. What you mean?
I saw these big three letters, and I'm like, oh
Letters.
yeah. All right, so here we go. Dear 107, I'm a 38-year-old woman. I just ended a 3-year affair with a married man. Knowing I'm one of America's bigger fools and for such a long time is infuriating. But I finally saw the light. The only person I think is a bigger fool than me is his wife. He gave me an STD. I found sexual text messages from another woman in his phone, and I saw a woman drop him off in front of his house at 9 in the morning, which, according to him, never happened. My eyes don't lie. I was in a pretty bad car accident, and he never once called me to see how I was doing, to see how I was. This is all over the place, but okay. I'm not looking for advice. So why did you write us? I just want to warn 107 viewers to stay away from affairs. They demean you. Your mate will lose trust in you. And the person you're having the affair with, can that person ever really be trusted? Won't he cheat on you too? The icing on the cake is this wonderful man is an elementary school teacher. Think about what he's teaching your kids. Okay. This man beat down my self esteem, made me doubt myself consistently, and I have spent thousands of dollars on therapy to be treated for anxiety and PTSD. Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa. First of all, you all over the place.
Talking this
You
man,
go
how
from
you
talking
know he
about him
off at
to this
9
car
a.m.?
accident. I don't know how you seeing him at 9 in the morning have anything to do with the car accident. But obviously your thoughts are racing.
I think it's
Two separate incidents.
Two different.
But
Right. But it seemed like it's all jumbled together.
Yeah.
Y'all live in the same apartment complex or something? Like
Right. That's what I.
Yeah, like that's why I'm like, exactly.
You a side chick that caught feelings.
And that's exactly what happened. That's exactly.
And caught something else too.
Yeah.
So because you seeing him at 9 in the morning getting dropped off at 9 in the morning at his crib, where he has a wife.
Right.
What you doing there?
Right.
Exactly.
It could have been an Uber that dropped him off.
Right. It could have been an
exactly.
Uber. Yeah.
So you was following this man, and my thing is, how you don't know he ain't already had the STD and his wife knew about it. There's people that have STDs and get married. You boo the fool.
You writing a message to get this off your chest because you mad because you was a side chick.
That's what I was going to say. She buttoned now. She wanna.
Yeah, absolutely.
She's all enlightened.
Right.
And you can't blame the anxiety and the PTSD on him.
And you've watched this show. We don't have sympathy for side
this. Like, is this like a habitual thing that you do? Like, because isn't PTSD like?
No, don't
you were traumatized by
something. She caught big
feelings from the STD.
She caught big feelings for this boy, and it all fell apart. Yeah. And like I said, we don't really have sympathy for side pieces on
no.
This. Like
of either gender.
If you a side piece, you got into that agreement. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's an agreement there between you and them. And if you can't abide by that agreement, don't look. That's for advice.
Yeah, exactly. There's definitely rules. I think we went over the rules.
We went over this. We talk about this. You got to stay in a side piece's place if you're going to do that. But don't come writing to us when it don't go your way.
Make an amendment to one of those rules. It'll be Sector 7G.
Right.
Don't sit outside the dude crib trying to see who.
Don't ever sit outside anybody's house. Oh my God.
If you was his wife, okay. But why you sitting outside your own house? But don't even worry about that. But you a side joint.
Right. And you knew that's what the situation was from the beginning. It's not like you said he lied to me and I just found out. You knew this man was married and yet you continued on. So at this point, you're not a victim because you knew what was going on.
3 years.
For years. You thought that you probably thought you was gonna be like the queen consort and get you a king after that. That's what you thought.
Missing is her saying he told me he was going to leave his wife, but he hasn't left her yet.
Is that the only thing missing?
The only thing this letter is missing.
That's the classic line.
Yeah. That's what she thought. She thought she was going to become queen consort.
He gave her the clap, the scratch, the burn, or the urn. It was whatever he gave her, and now she got to deal with that too.
Right. So now he's a permanent imprint.
Woo. Well, good luck. Thanks for
Right.
writing.
Yeah.
Thanks for being a viewer.
Hope come back now. You're here.
Don't be
Give us
angry.
an update.
Yeah, please.
Right. All right, here we go. Last one. Dear 107, my married friend is a swinger. She says her husband's sex drive has declined lately, but it hasn't.
How you know that?
Yeah,
They both was
I had to give
like,
myself some pause on that.
oh.
Oh, hold on. Here we go. But it hasn't. Where am I? Okay, let me just start over. My married friend is a swinger. She says her husband's sex drive has declined lately, but it hasn't. He keeps trying to get me to sext with him, sext, S-E-X-T,
Okay.
with him, but I refuse. To
Ooh.
me, that would be betraying my friend. He has been encouraging her to get a live-in girlfriend for herself. I asked her what she thinks would happen if she did, and he decided to do the same thing. She doesn't believe he would, but I do. I value our friendship, and I worry that if I tell her about his late night habits, it would hurt her. If I don't, and she finds out, it will also hurt her. He always apologizes after each attempt, but his apologies mean nothing if he continues to repeat his actions. Lately, I have avoided spending time with her because of him. I don't feel comfortable being in a room with him. What should I do?
Man, listen, why do people always want to mess up a good thing?
What?
Because he's in a relationship with somebody, they swinging. But
Right. I'm gonna say the wife is swinging. She's swinging because she said his sex drive went down, but it didn't because he trying to get with her friend.
The girlfriend.
I'm all confused.
Does sexting equate to your sex drive?
Not really.
I'm not confused.
Well, I guess it depends.
Maybe he's not attracted to his wife.
What all he's saying to her.
See, I'm not confused. He shouldn't crap where he eats. We all understand.
And that's true. I agree with you. But my thing is, why does he feel comfortable sexting you in the middle of the night? Like, what about your relationship makes him feel?
He may have let it seem like it was okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, why does he feel like none of Justin's friends would feel like it's okay to just send me a racy text in the middle of the night?
Unless they just don't give a damn.
That is true. That's true. Maybe he just don't care.
It's not always like what did you do to make him think it's okay? Some
Right.
people just say F it. I'm a
Yeah. Well, maybe, I mean, does she participate in the swing? Like maybe they all swing, but he want to swing with her and she don't want to swing with him. But they want to swing.
Friend is a swinger.
Yeah, so she's not.
And she didn't say my married friend and her husband. She said my married friend, and he's encouraging her to get a live-in girlfriend. So I'm wondering if he's trying to keep her occupied over there while he's
he can
stuff over here.
It's too much going on for me. This is too much.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna come home with something they can't wash off.
Right.
Like the last person.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Give us an update because we want to hear.
Yeah.
I want to hear about this one. This one sounds juicy.
Oh my God.
I don't know what she could do. I would leave it alone. Just do what you
Yeah.
Like if you don't want anything to do with it, distance yourself.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. Yeah.
Distance yourself. Like
if you see her, she has to come to your house or y'all meet in the street, and he not
right. Yeah.
There was a little. I was a little bit confused with part of the letter though. It says her married friend is a swinger. So, like, are they a swinging couple or is he just?
Right.
Yeah, I can't
tell. I don't know. I don't know.
I can't
tell. So if you're watching and this is your letter,
can you
edit it, resend it, and we'll go over it again. We need some clarifications.
And said, and I worry about that if I tell about his late night habits. I mean, she doesn't know. Like, okay, this one thing is swinging and cheating are two different things. So if you're saying the guy is a swinger but his wife ain't involved, is that swinging or is that?
I think her girlfriend is the swinger.
Yeah, the girlfriend is the swinger.
The woman is the swinger.
Wife is the swinger.
The wife is the swinger.
She says she swing because her husband's sex drive declined.
And the husband is trying to encourage her to get a live-in girlfriend.
Yeah,
I'm confused.
Yeah, that's why I said.
You need a recap.
Yeah, I'm confused.
Yeah.
Right is
Well,
back.
we have an email address. So
Yeah.
Yes, we do. 107show@gmail.com. Well, you already wrote us, so you know that. But give us an update, or you can call us. 669-275-0323. But you wrote us, and we kept
Yeah.
your information private, so you may not want to call. But if you did, that's the number. So that is Dear 107, the portion of the show. And if you want to sponsor that portion of the show, you can hit us up too. Call us, call me, text me, hit me on social, hit up the station, all that good stuff. NewTwistRadio.com, New Twist Radio on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and all that good stuff. Make sure you like, follow, comment, and subscribe our YouTube channel, youtube.com/New Twist Radio, and tell a friend to tell a friend. I ain't said that in a while, right?
Yes.
All right, so it's time to get into the topic. And before we get into it, I want to say this. When I read what the topic is, and the topic is fake femininity.
Femininity.
Fake femininity. My mind completely went somewhere else.
Where'd your mind go?
Well, just think about today's day and age, and
you went there.
Imagination.
You went there.
My mind went there, and I was like, "Are we gonna get in trouble for this one?" but it's a little different from what you may be thinking. And Tara, I'll let you take it away.
Okay. Are we listening to the video or no?
Yep, but I was trying to stall.
No, I totally got you. Okay, so basically, this stemmed from a video that Justin found, but fake, because I do the research, right? Fake femininity is the energy a woman puts out into the world when she does things from a place of trying to feel worthy, is entitled. So it's basically, it seems like very narcissistic. Aims to always take value without regard to the cost of others. Her feminine energy collapses under the weight of her fear and struggles to feel authentic emotion. A lot is said about what femininity is and how to be feminine, but not a lot is said about fake femininity. Interestingly, when seeking advice on how to be more feminine, some women take it to heart and improve themselves in a way that benefits them as well as others. Other women take the advice to further their value-sucking agenda with almost everyone they know. It sounds harsh, but life is harsh. Not every woman is made equal in terms of her kind heart and good intent. And this is where the idea of fake femininity becomes relevant.
Okay, so let's take a listen to this video. We're not going to put the whole thing out. Let's take a listen to this video and listen to what this brother has to say.
Yo, K-Rico here, man. I think it's about time for me to make another one of these videos. But this is for the men, so you don't get caught up and you don't get fooled. There's one thing we need to look out for with these women. They're getting really good at this, at fooling. I'm going to give you the absolute easiest way, or fastest way rather, to see if they really are who they say they are. And the one thing we need to look out for, fellas, are fake feminine women. We call them chameleons. Women that are able to mold and act and fool you into believing that they're feminine women. They're starting to listen to what men actually say they want, the femininity, the way women dress, act, carry themselves, speak. So they'll teach themselves not to curse a lot. They'll teach themselves not to use aggressive language. They'll teach themselves not to show violence and all this other stuff just to get the ring, just to get the engagement, just to get the date, things like that. But the fastest way to know if a woman is truly feminine is to piss her off. When she's under the emotions of high stress, she'll reveal who she truly is. That's when all the cursing comes out. That's when the threats come out. That's when the I'll f*** you up, the comes out, when she's really under the influence of high emotion. You never want to get super serious with a woman until you find out how she handles her anger and frustration. Don't get fooled by these chameleons out here. Confidence, character, charisma. K-Rico. I'm out. Hey, yo.
All right, so
Listen.
I have a lot to say.
There's a lot to be said. Some people might agree. Some people are like, who is this fool? Like, there's a lot to be said. So let's get into it.
Look,
Okay, go ahead.
so this is what I'm going to say. I think he's a sucker for telling people to trigger these women. That's what he said.
Exactly.
So this is my thing. You playing games and you doing things to trigger them, and then when they defend themselves or call you the asshole that you are, that's your problem. Now you got a problem with that.
Right.
When you
Yeah.
pause the whole jump.
Right.
Because everybody who's human has emotions. And if so women can't curse. I'm sorry, I'm fluent in cuss. Like I've had whole conversations. Like
That I can agree on.
Justin sent me this video. My response was, I pulled it back up. My response was, who is this F-tard? I'm not gonna
Yes.
What's his shining example of a masculine man who never cusses or tries, or I don't know what I meant by here. Or tries to throw around his unnecessary foolishness under a high stress situation. And I was like, F out of here. Can he be on our show? Because I wanted to tear into him.
Yeah, this kind of reminds me of like when our last show when we did with we pulled the clip on DeVal and his wife and how she kind of tested him a little bit. Like he said, like, why are we in relationships testing people just to see? Like we too old for that. Like if you, I mean, it's good. It is good to know how people respond under pressure.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or under stress. Right. But that's not for you to try to trick them or guilt them into behaving a certain way. Like this is stupid. It's stupid. It's really, really stupid.
And like you were saying, it doesn't even matter how old you are because some people just never mature. They just never mature, and they're always looking. They're always looking for something. Like if you keep looking for something, you're gonna find something.
Exactly.
That whole video angered me. Yeah, he angered me.
I was like, so you telling cats to go out here and trigger these females?
That's exactly what he's doing. You're gonna mess around and you're gonna trigger the person that God has for you, and she's gonna be gone.
Exactly. And if you
playing around, playing games, and testing people, life is hard enough. We don't have to be testing each other. That is dumb. That's a surefire way to keep you single for a long time. And I know you probably got a lot of clicks off of that, which is probably your purpose. But I hope that you and anybody that hangs with you are not out here doing stupid stuff like that.
My whole thing to men is if you want advice on women and how women are and how women react and how we think and everything, don't ask another man unless he was a woman. Ask a woman. Ask your mother. Ask your sister.
Yes,
ask your cousins. Don't go to a man for advice on how to deal with women. That's the dumbest I've ever heard in my life.
And how you an expert on femininity?
He's expert on what he wants.
Exactly. He's what his idea of a feminine woman is.
Well, let's take a deeper dive into it because
yes, please. There
are women out here that kind of do exactly what he was saying.
Absolutely.
They kind of hide who they are to, I don't know, maybe impress or to get what they want. And once they've gotten what they want and get comfortable with what they want, then they flip a switch.
But how long can you keep up that pretense?
Yes, exactly. I think sometimes they flip a switch, and then sometimes people so in love they don't want to see who that woman really is.
That's what I agree with that.
A lot of times you got rose-colored glasses on and your eyes is wide shut. You know what I mean? And you can't see who she really is because you like the fact that she take it in the butt or something like that. Okay. Yes, that's what I said.
It happened. She said it.
It happens, but I'm just saying, we know that happens too. It's not necessarily that person switches, and this happens male and both sides of a relationship. It's that sometimes people so in love and they so focused on what they want, they can't see the forest for the trees.
It's true.
They can't see it. How many times have you known somebody and you be like, yo, boy is, he ain't right. He using you. Just like this, he using you. Oh, I love him. Y'all just mad at our love. y'all jealous of our relation. Don't that happen? And then as soon as it make you boo boo the fool. So he could have just chose not to see her for who she really was.
Right.
Well, I'll tell you that I have a friend, and of course, I don't put people's identity out there, but I have a friend who once told me, and he has female friends, and sometimes like his friends may want to talk to one of the female, like and he said like, yo, my friends, the majority of them ain't right. Like, I would suggest you not talk to them.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But sometimes guys do that anyway, and then they'll talk to this girl, and then they, she portrays this person that she wants him to believe they are.
Right.
And then one day, of course, eventually they find out she's crazy, or
right.
One
right.
Whatever, one nugget short of a Happy Meal, or whatever the thing's called.
5 fries short of a Happy Meal.
Something like that, one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And but it happens like so much. Like the fact that he put the video out there, I think the delivery of the video was a lot of clickbait.
Mm-hmm.
But what he said was, I think, what a lot of there are a lot of people, not just females, males do the same thing. A lot of people out there doing these things.
No future in your front. They out there fronting.
Yeah, they are. I mean, everybody puts their best foot forward.
Let me ask y'all this. Exactly. Let me ask y'all this.
Mm-hmm.
At what point do you? Because like in the beginning, everybody's like on their P's and Q's.
Right.
They want things to be right or whatever.
Were we on our P's and Q's?
At what point, like, do you put your real foot forward? Like, at what point do you?
Nah, I think you get me.
Yeah,
from the beginning.
Yeah.
Well, but that's you. But that's not everybody.
It's not everybody.
That's all I can talk about.
It's definitely not everybody. But I can't. I don't know how to be something that I'm not. Like, this is what you're getting. I'm crass and fun and loud and I cuss a lot.
And you're comfortable in your own skin.
Right.
Absolutely. I could not love me more.
I think there's a lot of people that just are not comfortable within their own skin.
Yeah, because I mean, I didn't flip a switch on you, did I?
I mean, you're not the same person that wanted to kick my car. You're not that same person.
That's a classic story.
You've changed over the past 20 years. So
I would still kick your car today if the need
arises.
You
probably are that same.
Exactly.
Yeah. You just keep it.
She in the basement,
buttoned up a little.
She bit. In the basement. Yeah.
I see that. Somebody in the basement get you in trouble out here.
Oh.
Let's see. Sheena said the cost is too high.
Right.
To be anyone else other than myself.
Absolutely.
It's easier being me.
It is, because you know what? Then there's no surprises. Like, this is it. There's no surprises in the end.
That's all. What you just do?
Nothing.
I don't have no lies. It's easy.
But that's interesting because so then I think about some other aspects when you're in the dating courting phase, when there's probably no time when you just reveal everything about yourself to a person at once. Like, that never happens. But like, do you have to do you just become comfortable enough to it's funny because Tyra knew who I was prior to us even starting to date. Mm-hmm. So there was never a time where I felt like, all right, maybe I should tell her about this part of my life, or maybe I should tell her that I only got 3 toes on my right foot. I mean, that's not true, but I'm just saying, there's things that people have that they know about themselves that they may not want other people to know, but at some point you'll reveal it to somebody.
Yeah. So I think things like that, when it's revealed, it's situational.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You did what I'm saying? If it's appropriate at that time, then you share. You did what I'm saying? But you don't be you don't pick them up for the movies and you know what? I got a 6-toe.
Yo, but he kept driving.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, just in case, we got a little intimate tonight and you saw that extra toe. I don't want to scare you.
You got down to my pinky toe and you felt a little wiggle on your outside.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah. It's tough. That's tough because it's if let's say Tyra really liked me, and let's say I knew I was the type of person she didn't like to date.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had and let's say I really liked her, so I'm going to be what she likes just to attract her to me. Which
Right.
I'm not suggesting anyone do. Don't do that.
Don't do that. Do not.
How do I become like? How do I end up being? Because at some point I gotta be me, and she's gonna hate me and break up with me.
Right. I was gonna say, well, once you start being the real you, she's gonna be like, "Who's this guy?"
Oh, I ain't signed up for this.
What if the real
See, that's
you?
why people
There are
living double lives and all that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
there's a lot of people out there like, okay, so I hate to sound like a woman basher, but there's a lot of no. Let's bash both sides. There's a lot of men out there that'll say they baby mom crazy or they baby mom ain't ish. There's a lot of women out there that would say they baby dad crazy or they baby dad ain't ish, right?
But you chose them.
Yeah, but so what had so there was an attraction at some point, unless it was just whatever.
Right.
But there was an attraction at some point.
Mm-hmm.
And then they start to reveal themselves in every situation. So how does somebody that they know their personality, the person's not going to like that person? How do they find the right person for them? Does that make sense? Like I feel like I'm not
searching.
Yeah.
You said what?
By searching. The same way everybody else find the right person for them. You look.
Yeah, but I mean, some people go through 6, 7, 8, 9.
10,
Of the
11,
wrongs.
Some people go through all of life without finding somebody.
Yeah. But maybe that you just weren't looking in the right places. Listen, this whole love thing is luck.
It really is.
It is. It is.
Right. Absolutely.
We lucked up.
Definitely you.
You too.
Yeah, I think we lucked up too. I mean, listen, some people got to kiss a couple of frogs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, like, I kind of knew what I didn't want, right? I know I said this before. I knew what I didn't want from one experience I had with a high school boyfriend. And after that, I was like, nope, not doing that again.
Yeah, I went through a couple times. I had a bad experience with a high school boyfriend. Knew I didn't want that. But I think sometimes, like, life experiences, I think I was naive. I was that person that didn't see the forest for the trees. You know what I mean? Like, you kind of know something going on, but you're like, oh, no, but this and no, but that. You know what I mean? You kind of make excuses a little bit because sometimes you want to make a situation into what you planned in your head.
Right.
You know what I mean? You try to make it into what it's not. So, but I learned to not do that anymore.
Yeah, no.
Just take things for face value. Like, it is what it is.
Some people never learn that lesson.
So it sounds like we all agree that this guy's advice is
bad.
Terrible.
It's bad. And it can hurt you in the long run.
Yeah.
You cut me off. I lost my train of thought.
Oh my! That fast?
That fast. That's how it happens. It happens that fast. I'm trying to think. I lost my train of thought.
That's all right. You'll get it back in the middle of the night when we're not recording.
Your train of thought.
Oh yeah, and just throw it in the comments.
I'll just put it on Facebook Live or something.
There you go.
All right. So don't we have another topic? We moving on?
No, we're not. We're
not doing that.
And there's gonna be another segment to the show. I was telling Goose and Terry before you came in. I think it was before you came in.
Okay.
You saw the rundown, right?
Yes.
Just now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You saw it. Look over there, right? Mm-hmm. So we're going to introduce a new segment to the show where we highlight a comment from within the Facebook group.
Oh, you told me about
the
this.
10-7 Facebook group.
Mm-hmm.
And it's something that's topical, something that's funny, something that garnered a lot of attention, something that is just a great piece of advice or something like that. So this week I actually chose a comment, a post that Tyra actually put up that she found.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put this up here real quick. And it got some attention too. It got a little bit of attention from some people.
A little bit of traction.
She found this from this young woman up there. I don't want to mess up her name. But she says, a divorced woman, there are 3 things that I want never married ladies to know. And maybe the ladies in here, maybe some of this I just don't understand. But let's get to it.
Okay.
In order to receive what you want, supply what you need first. Example: if you want protection, physical, emotional protection, watch your mouth after a disagreement. So let's break that down real quick. Watch your mouth. If you want physical and emotional protection, watch your mouth after a disagreement.
I don't understand what that means.
I don't understand what that means either. I just
Well, I think what she's trying to say is like, if you want, you know what I mean? Like, treat that person, especially after a disagreement when emotions are high. Like, don't say stupid stuff. You know what I mean? Don't say something you'll regret. Don't say something you gotta apologize for later. Don't let your emotions get the best of you after a disagreement, because you wouldn't want your spouse, especially, to do the same thing to you.
And I'm already pissed off, so now you keeping it going. So now you just don't even care about
Like, and another thing, I don't like you.
through.
Yeah,
Now don't expect me to care about you or your feelings.
exactly.
You just ain't care about mine yesterday.
Okay, got you.
Exactly.
Okay. So the second one, let me get this out of the way. So the second one says, give grace even when it feels uncomfortable. You can hold men accountable without breaking them down. You can hold them accountable without breaking them down with shattering words and violence. Think about how and when to share your thoughts. So with this one, I feel like Tyra does this one, right? And it actually bugs me when she does it. I told her that before. Like, because she'll keep something to herself and find the right time to say it, to address it, as opposed to addressing it right away.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't like fester?
It'll festers, and I know something's wrong, so it's like this whole awkward kind of tension filled in the room and in the atmosphere. And then like 3 days later, she'll say something about it, and she's not as mad, and I know then that's kind of why she does it.
Right.
But at the same time, 3 days went by where it was just this weird kind of tension in the air that we could have hashed out then and there.
But see,
she might have turned into that first.
Exactly. That's, you took the words, but I was going to say,
I
want to do number one.
But then with people that do that, are you not being your true self?
No,
I'm holding back. Are you kind of doing what the guy said earlier, not saying things?
No, that's not what I'm doing. What I'm doing is I'm being wise and not speaking in the heat of my anger. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You know how when something initially happens, you hot.
So
I wait until I cool down. The first
one is about in the heat of anger.
Right, in the heat of anger.
The second one is about holding off in the heat of anger.
Right. And because once you calm down, you may say it differently.
Would you look at that?
What?
Would you look at this? Did you see them over there?
What?
Would you look at this? Look at this.
Are they over there kissing and stuff? No. So the second part is like once you like once you've calmed down, then you can think rationally. Because I know when I'm hot, when you hot with anger, you're not thinking rationally. So the second time I can think rationally and say, okay, you know what? Maybe let me not use this word, or let me not roll my eyes or suck my teeth. You know what I mean? Let me say it this way.
But that person is within you.
Oh yeah, the beast is there.
Just keep it subdued.
But I know how to stroke her down. Mm-hmm. The She-Hulk is in there. The She-Hulk is in there, baby. The She-Hulk is in there. But I've learned how to take my green off. Okay. You know what I mean? And adjust things while I'm not green. Let's go ahead to the next one.
Where's my friend Ryan?
Go 3 times if you need help.
All right.
So the last one is support. If you are committed to a true man of God, his steps are ordered. While he may not get it right every time, your prayer language should always be in support of him. With prayer comes discernment, clarity, wisdom, etc.
Yeah.
It's ETC. I think I always put ECT.
So what you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, I think that if you're in a relationship, you should support each other.
Absolutely. You know what, the thing that was telling about this post to me is that mostly women responded to this post, as some unmarried, and said that they agree. You know what I mean? So it's got to be some truth in it that is coming from a divorced woman. And most of the responses are from women. And like you know what I mean? Like we know how we can get like that mouth can roll. You know what I mean? And it's men out here like that too. But that's why I say, you know what I mean? That's why she put it in that order like that. So it's like right in the heat of the anger when you calm down. And then, you know what I mean? Smooth it all out with the prayer.
I wonder if she did all those things like opposite of what she was telling you to do, and that's why she divorced now.
Maybe. We had somebody that's divorced in the comment and said, "I agree, I'm divorced and traumatized by it. However, I see complete truth in this." You know what I mean? There's a scripture that says, "It's better to." Oh Lord, I don't want to get it wrong. It's better to be something than in a house with the better to be high out on the rooftop than be in the house with a contentious woman.
Whoa.
You know what I mean?
The scripture?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's like
that's a proverb.
Wow.
Let me find this. See, now y'all gonna make me
similar to no wrath but a woman scorned or something like that.
Like a woman scorned.
There you go. You knew what I was talking about.
I did.
Is that
just a furious woman?
I'm not furious.
Now.
Well.
All right, hold on. Let me find it. Let me go right. Okay, so it's Proverbs 21:9. Better to live on the corner of the roof than share a house with a quarrelsome wife.
Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth?
Yeah, so go
it goes on.
Listen, even the Lord say y'all nasty.
That's the Proverbs, but even the Lord say y'all need to shut up.
But you know what? Like, and I think about that, and I go back to what the dude said. He was like, "It's stupid to piss her off on purpose,
right?
But you piss her off and find out who she really is."
But no,
it's stupid to do it on purpose. But if and when because at some point you're going to piss somebody off.
But it's not even natural though.
No. What I'm saying is what I'm saying is there's going to be a time when you piss somebody or you piss your significant other off.
Mm-hmm.
And when that happens, he's saying that's when you see who that person is. And I guess like with that scripture, like if that's who that person is, like what he was describing, then you better be on the corner of that roof.
And no way. And so in the Amplified, it says on a flat roof exposed to the weather.
But why can't it be organic?
I don't know.
Why do I have to manufacture an incident?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
About the piss,
with the guy saying you don't want to do it like. I think what he should have said would have been a more wise statement was for him to say, "Pay attention to how she responds during times of adversity, during when she's angry." That's what he's really saying. But he's
absolutely right.
But he's garnering clickbait.
You're absolutely right.
But take her money.
Right. Right. You know what I mean? Take a rotten fish and slap her in the face.
She ain't the one.
Exactly. Yeah, that's dumb. That's dumb because you might do that to the right woman and she's gonna walk right out your life and you're gonna be miserable. Absolutely. Testing folks.
Nah, you be good.
Yeah.
You'll be
this one girl one time triggered her. Her name was Oprah. See, you messed up, bro.
Ooh, imagine the guy who triggered Beyonce.
Yeah, his name was Jay-Z.
Oh Lord, you trying to get this whole thing shut down. Come on, next.
Come on over. He triggered Beyonce and Solange.
Oh gosh. I'm Solange. That's me. Oh, you gonna get these hands and feet and my pocketbook.
Yeah.
Let's wrap this thing up and
a
nice little bow. We have our final twists, which is what we impart y'all with like a little bit of a final statement. I ain't gonna say it's knowledge because ain't always knowledge because Tara be coming with some deep stuff and then hit you with the punchline. And we be over here in tears, and then be like, and then she be like, and then blah blah blah. I'm like, Tara. So
short and sweet and to the point this week.
Okay, what you got?
I would like to say Happy President's Day to Barack Obama.
Well, all right. There you go. Anybody else?
Yeah, I guess I'll go.
was that?
I have a nice quote from George Bernard Shaw. It's called, here's the quote. The single biggest problem in communication is the illusion that it has taken place. Sums up the whole show, doesn't it?
Say that again.
Them right there.
Yeah, like
This is a quote from George Bernard Shaw. The single biggest problem in communication, stop teasing me, is the illusion that it has taken place.
Damn, that's deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is.
And I think a lot of people are probably going to miss that.
Yeah. Well, maybe we should put that in the comments because it's true. Sometimes we feel like we've communicated a thing to a person the right way, and we may not have communicated at all. And then it starts a whole argument, you know what I mean, all over miscommunication or the illusion of communication.
Yeah.
Yep.
Goose, you ready? You go.
Yeah, I got one. So this is just like my opinion and whatnot. So I like to take the road less traveled because in my experience, it has the most fruit.
I like it.
There you go.
Yo.
Here they go. Look at them.
Look at them.
So stupid.
All right, so mine is pretty short and sweet and to the point as well. It's go ahead and toot your own horn because ain't nobody else going to toot it for you. But if they do toot your own horn, it's probably not going to be the right tune.
Yeah.
All right. Kitty!
Yep.
All right, so we're going to get up out of here. We appreciate y'all hanging with us for this newest Sunday edition, this February 19th edition of the 10-7 show. Make sure you share us with your friends, your family, your enemy, and let them know that the 10-7 show is here and we're giving out advice and we're having a good time doing it.
Absolutely.
And, so we can have a whole family rendition next week when we talk about saving yourself. What is it?
Oh, my goodness.
I don't remember. I can tell you if you just
saving your relationship from yourself.
No, that's not it, Justin.
Nah, it's something like sacrificing your happiness for your marriage or something like that, ain't it?
Sacrificing your happiness for your marriage.
But we going it's some other stuff that's going. Let's not even talk about it.
Right? Okay, all right.
Just come back next Sunday. Just come back next Sunday
because next week's gonna be crazy. All right. So we appreciate y'all hanging with us, man. We love y'all for loving us, and we'll talk to y'all next week right here on the 10-7 show.
All right, y'all. Be safe, people.
Thank you for coming out.